Well, hello there. So there's all kinds of wacky things going on this evening. As you can see from local, as well as my destination in Hakonen. I am in the process of trying to deliver 4 station containers to Hakonen because out of nowhere, right in my very own sort of corporate base in Hakonen, somebody wanted 5 station containers at $1,000,000 a pop. Now somebody already sold them 1, but I mean to sell them the remaining 4, and also to pick up some wetware mainframes that I got over there. So, but yeah, what is it? The Initiative, some alliance called the Initiative, is apparently amassing forces in Hakonen, and so it's all very scary because there's lots and lots of people in local all of a sudden. And I logged in, and I think there were like 110 people in local, which I had not seen before in that. Well, geez, I haven't seen that anywhere except in market hubs. That many people in one spot. Oh, and then one system over right here in Isanamo, there were like 70 goon swarm people. That's where this particular message came from here. And all of them were marked as criminals. So there's a lot of fun stuff going on there too, apparently. So I'm if I go home, I might avoid Isanamo because it looks like it's a bad scene there. But I'm gonna try to get these station containers over to Hakonen. Hopefully, things won't. Things won't be initiated yet on whatever it is they're doing. I think they're just staging their operations there.
Active.
But it's a lot. There's a lot of people, as you'll see. But yeah, I've got. Oh, there's Septimus hollering in the background. I've got 2 station containers in here, and then I actually earlier, this morning, I moved 2 station containers here to Oimo. Yeah, 2 station containers, and then a bunch of other stuff too. I thought maybe I'd put something else up for sale, but we'll see how that goes. I'm in the Terra Torgo's theme, because that's the only thing that will carry 2 station containers. But it feels like I might get blown up this evening. I actually delivered 2 station containers at $1,000,000 a pop somewhere in Losec, and I managed to get through to there, put them up for sale, and on my way back I got blown up. So I lost a Terra at a gate because I got cocky. I thought, oh, I made it through the first time and they ignored me. Maybe they would ignore me the second time as well, and nope, they blew me up in a hurry. But that was a good sale though, because they wanted 1, and I said, well, if they'll buy 1 at $1,000,000, surely they'll buy 2. And so I took 2, and they did. They bought 1, and then sometime later they bought the second one. So I consider that a victory. 2 million ISK, and I lost a Terra. All right, I'm gonna pause and get a little closer. All right, well, the next jump will take us into Otsasai. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, it's calm. If we look at the map and see ships destroyed in the last hour, there's nothing. And in Hakonen, so it's a little, actually that last system had, what, 1 ship destroyed in the last hour, but it's relatively quiet. On the other side of this gate, I had Felsi go and scout the gate, and it was empty, so I don't know. Let's see. This could be bad. But I'm thinking not. I think I'm going to be alright here. Yeah, there's nobody here.
Active.
That's good for me. Alright, so I just need to get 2 more station containers through that gate to Hakonen, and I just hope that Hakonen, nobody has itchy trigger fingers. Again, I get caught in the crossfire. While I'm here, obviously I'm going to pick up a bunch of wetware mainframes as well. The Planetary operation seems to be going pretty well. Yeah, there's 31 there to pick up. Plus, I think there's some in the station as well. Yeah, 40 or another 12 in the station. But I went ahead and paid for a multiple pilot training thing, so both Felsi and Lyra are training right now, because I wanted to get Felsi up to the Command Center 5. Warp to here, but yeah, there's 69 people in the system now, but yeah, there were over 100 earlier, and they are all from the initiative, this alliance here. So they're doing so. Actually, I don't know. Again, I don't know anything about how these wars work, but it looks like Pandemic Horde declared war, and they can start fighting at 7:38. That's in 38 minutes, I guess. I don't know. Look, there's a corpse floating around here. There's all kinds of stuff going on around here.
Requested. Docking request
what is
accepted.
This? Well, anyway. Station container to the item hangar. Undock right away. Let's just try to get this over with.
Warp drive active.
Liquid ozone. You know what? I have a couple of liquid ozone holes bodies already. I have like 2 of them. So I don't know what their deal is. They keep getting blown up. Background music again is Robert Rich. Yeah, but I left Felsi in space. I logged off safely in space, which I have not done before. That's the first time for me, but I left it 5 AU from the gate so that I could see, so I could scout out and make sure that there was nothing fishy going on there.
Active.
I'm going right to the gate here. While I'm in Hakonen, I will try to make the rounds and go pick up the commodities and drop them off at the factory planet, and then I will get out of Dodge. But yeah, I had a good, not market here. I had a good business day here. Right here, I sold 102 wetware mainframes at 2.2 million ISK each. So there's a single sale there for 211 million ISK, which is a record for me in one sale. So you see my wallet here is at 421. So that feels pretty good. That's a motivating factor right there. Alright, let's go get these 2 containers and all that other miscellaneous junk.
Active.
I tried to see if I could get a fitting on the Terra here that has a cloaking device, and I can, but it takes a couple of rigs, and I cannot have 22,000 cubic meters of cargo space to do it. I could only transport one station container, and ooh, that would be painful to have to just haul one around. But I practiced cloaking on the Badger that I had. There's a technique where you can cloak and use the micro warp drive and try to get through gates without being targeted, and I was practicing that. Seemed to be going okay. I mean, there were actually a couple times where it didn't work, like I guess the button timing I just got wrong, which is not the way that's supposed to work. You're supposed to get it right so that you don't, get blown up.
Warp drive active.
Wait, hold on. Warp drive? What are you talking about? No. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. Well, that's good. Just waste time. Here, I'll just do dock. But yeah, that was a good. That was a good day right here. And I stocked up on a few other things here, and I've had a few sales. But yeah, here's the right here's the station container. This is the first one that fulfilled the order, and that was at 5:05. And then the second one, 7 hours later. Actually, that was the next day. Looks like. Yeah, the next day, that same person bought the second one. So, I thought that was a good maneuver for...
Docking permission requested.
For just a hunk of junk like a station container.
Docking request accepted.
Alright, let's take all of this. Bail out of here. Set destination.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, these are the folks. These are the folks hanging out in Isanamo. Yeah, you know what I might do is I might just sort of spend the night somewhere else and just stay out or avoid Isanamo altogether when I go back. Because that just looks like a bad scene. And I'm planning on coming back with, 40-odd wetware mainframes, so that might be a good idea. Hopefully nothing has changed here.
Warp drive active.
All clear at the gate. Danish for life. Danish for life. Danish for life. I like donuts more than Danishes, really. Donuts for life. Well, let's see how many people are hanging out in Hakone at the moment. And it's 74. Up here. book of reclaiming. It's so serious. Alright, let me get docked here because there's been a lot of death around this station. Wait, what is this? That's an Astra House.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Astra House. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go here. Let's look at market details. 4 for $1 million. Sell this item. 4 times $1 million. Sell. Okay. And there's 3.8 million ISK. Thanks for doing business. I don't really want to run around. I'll come back and sell this stuff later, but I think I'd rather do this in I forgot to Felsi forgot to put the Badger into the corporate hangar. Oh well, I guess we'll just do it in this then. Hold on, abort. I need PI stuff. That's this. Loaded there. Now we undock. We will go to 2.
Warp drive active.
There was a little, what is it, sinusoidal something or other doodad right here earlier, which I think is like a little portable jump gate, I think. I should probably read up on that, see what that's all about, because I don't know what's going on. Consumer electronics. Oh, these Terras are so slow. It's like, hurry up. Also, I want to call it a Tyra, not a Terra. Tyra? Terra just sounds weird. Actually, it's probably good that I have the Terra here because this cargo hold's going to get kind of full with all this stuff. Like that.
Warp drive active.
Again, the planetary stuff seems to be going pretty well, although I do have 2 different configurations still. This one with storage space, storage units, storage facilities, and then Felsi just has launch pads, and I'm still not exactly sure which one I like better. I don't think the storage facilities are needed, but the only problem so far is the productivity of this ice planet is just too low. Yeah, see, it has half the amount of test cultures. Oh, you know what? I had test cultures at home that I should have brought with me, and I didn't do that. Shame on me. Where am I? 3, so I'm going to 4.
Warp drive active.
Here, let me clear local, see if there's any chatter. Earlier there were a couple people talking, and somebody else chided them saying, "Local is not an intel channel, boys." I'm like, so they're all talking strategy about what they're gonna go do. I offered to bring them a soda. Does anybody want a soda? I also said, anybody want to buy a couple of wetware mainframes? And I didn't get any reply, so. I think they have other things on their mind than my nonsense. And then from 4 I go to 9 here.
Warp drive active.
Oh, 340 test cultures. So I think once Felsi trains up to have the 6th planet, I think I'll have her set up also and make test cultures. I don't know. That's holding me back. This yield here is holding me back. I think the problem is that this ice planet, I think, is too big. And so I cannot have as many extractors and facilities going at the same time. And that is why it's not working.
Warp drive active.
The way it should. Oh, look, I have a whole bunch of test cultures in reserve. So I must have brought some from home because I got a ton sitting there, so... In fact, I have excess already on the planet. So yeah, I'm using up test cultures from my previous PI installation, so that's all right, I guess. Maybe what I'll do is I'll get partway home and then I'll go in a capsule to that one system, and just so you can see the board light up with all the blinkiness. Alright, so let's go this. And I just want to make sure I remind myself where things are. Oh yeah, these guys here, they're making, what are they making? Yeah, they're making, that's why, oh, am I routing it to the wrong place? I bet you I'm routing it to the wrong place. The test cultures here are going to the launch pad. Incoming from the launch pad. No, it's alright. That's the right spot. So these guys here are outputting to the storage facility, and the storage facility is feeding these two here. And then the output from these two is to the launch pad. And because the customs center only talks to launch pads, they come from outer space to here, and then these go to these. But you know, it's easy to screw that up and get the routing all wrong and regret it later. Okay, so I look to see whatever I have in the least amount, which actually is coolant at this point. I will transfer all but 5. So 725. Math. 725 minus 80 is 645. 645. And then water cool. Let's try that again. 725. Ooh, look at that. It's nice and full. That's pretty much max, looks like, for the launch pad. I hope there's enough room for the wetwares to come out. So that's... Is that everybody? Yeah. Transfer. 464,000. So that goes down right away, right here, because now I've got 3 different plants working with those materials. And hopefully it chews up those raw materials, turns them into things for these, and then the cycle of life continues. Alright, so that one is all set. We're gonna go, oops, we're gonna go back home here.
Warp drive active.
I'll go ahead and collapse this since nobody's talking in local. Oh, I was gonna see who bought these. Sun Jedi Avcc client show info. Yep, initiative. So I am playing a part in this bloody escapade by selling them my station containers. Is that body still out here? Is it close? No, it's not really close. I'm not gonna linger.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Alright, so I got the ship there and the wetware mainframe here. I'll stack this, so I've got 43 of them. And the only other thing I wanted to do was maybe sell this stuff. I don't want to take too much time to do this, though. Oh, see, I already have a bunch for sale here. None of this is selling. Well, I'll leave it here anyway. I got 50 warp core stabilizers though. Should I try to sell those? Maybe I should try to sell these. That's kind of what I brought them for. The closest ones here are really expensive. 40. Let's see what the market here says. Warp core stabilizer 1. Is it 1? Yeah. So they go for 15,000 in Jita. In Lone Trek, $32,000. In high sec there, 32,000. I don't know, so I might be able to get away with 40,000. Let's go here and sell this item. Maybe even a little bit more. Let's go with 40,000, 43,000. For 3 months, yep. Alright, so I'm not the cheapest, but I'm close to this war, and if anybody needs these for their little battle, for their little fisticuffs, they can come do that. These, I'm gonna wait on this stuff, and then this, why do I have this here? I think maybe I just brought this in case I needed these on the factory planet, but I really don't, because I'm making these okay, so well, I'll leave them here for now. They're not going anywhere. Oh, here are the 2 bodies. I'll take the 2 bodies with me. And anything else? I've sold stuff. I picked up stuff. This I will sell at a later date, I guess. Maybe. I think that's everything. I think I'm ready to get out of here. Yeah, see, it's that liquid ozone guy. He died twice in the same spot, and I picked up his body both times.
Warp drive active.
Nope, no new deaths. Hakonen, there's nothing going on in Hakonen. There were, as you can see here in the last 48 hours, there was some stuff going on in Hakonen. But mostly I think these folks are all just staging for whatever they're doing next. I don't know where they're going to go from here. Wherever Pandemic is, I guess. Pandemic Horde. Maybe they're going to go... Here's 13 ships destroyed in the last hour. Maybe they're going here to MD8. All I know is I've done my part by selling them 4 station containers.
Warp drive active.
Station. Yeah, hasn't refreshed yet, but those are done. I'd love to sell these in Curse, but that is definitely a place I do not want to go. And it's super far away. Okay, so this is just shy of the gate, just so that I can take a peek, make sure there's nothing going on there. Nothing like EVE Online to make you really paranoid. So I think the way to do this is I'm going to track this, which centers the camera, and then I go here and check my directional scan, and I don't see any ships there, so it's probably safe, so I'm gonna go.
Warp drive active.
This spot, by the way, this bookmark is where Felsi logged off, so when I'm done here, I'll get Felsi back to the station. Yeah, 4 million. It's not bad. It would have been... Actually, it worked out, because an odd number like 5 would require a 3rd trip. And, it's a long... It's not short. You know, it's 9 jumps away, the way that I do it. Okay, well I think the worst of that is over. Let me pause and get a little closer to Isanamo, and then we'll see what's going on in there. Alright, remember what Tahako says. Steal and kill. Thank you, Tahako. Alright, so I'm 1 jump from Isanamo. I actually bought myself this little Amar shuttle. It's adorable. Let's go see what's going on.
Warp drive active.
I figure if I get blown up... I thought about going in my capsule, but that seems like that's really tempting fate. As soon as I get over, I'll warp to a planet or something. Oh, no, it looks like it's all over. Okay. This was like 60 blinking criminals, all from Goon Swarm, so I guess we missed all the excitement. Well, it's just as well. Alright, so I'm gonna just go back, go home, I'll fold up my shuttle, my brand new shiny Amar shuttle, put it into the Terra, and I've got these... Hold on, where'd it go? Oh, they're in the ship. Doesn't it show me the contents of the... Oh well. 40 some odd, whatchamacallit, wetwares. And I don't know, let's see, this is the... One of these days I'll remember which of these buttons... Okay, here we go. Yeah, so locally in the system, it's still garbage. So I pretty much have to sell them in Jita. And you know what? I should go back here. And not linger. I forgot how fast these guys are. These little shuttles. And we'll look up where
warp drive active.
I wonder, actually I'm also going to look up if code is working in Isanamo. Yeah, look at all of this death in Isanamo. Oh my gosh, look at all of it. It goes for pages. Something bad happened. Like Concord. They just went crazy. It's going on and on and on. Oh, that's why they're not in the system anymore. They're all dead. Ganked. Let's see, back to here.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
And then we'll take a look at the wetware mainframe pricing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Repackage this. Yes. And put it in here. Yes, undock. Let's go home. Wetware mainframe in Jita. I was just there. Jita 2.3. That's good.
Warp drive active.
And for buyers, yeah. So it's. I suppose I could go sell those, but it's Friday night and it's busy. Usually a lot of people are on. And so a lot of these high volume people, they refresh their pricing pretty actively. I benefit from just sneaking in there in a weird time when no one else can out bid me. I did bookmark an ore site that's 5 jumps away. If I find myself with some time, I might go do a little mining there. It's one of those anomaly or signature sites. So hopefully it's not the kind of thing that code is gonna camp. The system I think was it was .6, like Isanamo, which is a favorite code hunting ground. Alright, I'm gonna get back to the station. Alrighty then, home sweet home. Actually salvaged a ship and got metal scraps. That's boring. Let's put the ship there. Let's put this here. Let's put the bodies in the morgue. Here's the morgue. Is that all I have? Yeah, 43 is all I have. Wetware mainframes. I'll have to think about whether I want to take these back with me next time I go. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. And then, let's see. What else? Is there anything else here going on? No. Over on this planet here on Idecan 1, which is one of my original stations, or planetary operations, I am extracting materials to make tier 2 things that I'm going to use for manufacturing mobile stations, I think it was. It's going to be a long time from now before I actually make them. Mobile depot, that's what it is. Yeah, so I need to make these components here. They're all PI components, and then I've got these minerals in order to make mobile depots and sell those. Yeah, they go for a nice chunk of change. Look at that. And if I can get my third alt up and running with some more planetary stuff, then maybe I can do this much faster. Because this is really, I'm just doing this like piecemeal, little at a time. It's going to take forever if I'm just going to use one planet at a time, and I can't make everything on a lava planet. But I did. Let's see here. I did figure out the various components that I need in order to make. Yeah, so I need these PI items here to make the mobile depot, and then these are the types of planets where they can be made. And so anything that's a lava, which are these are all things that I can harvest on a lava planet, but only the ones that have pairs like this are the ones that I can make. So I can make transmitters, miniature electronics, and construction blocks I can make on Idaken 1, which is a lava planet. But then after that, I'm going to have to go somewhere else. I'm going to have to go to a temperate planet, and then gas. And then this one here, I'll have to figure out which one. I mean, I can go to barren or plasma, but I have question marks here because I don't know what the ideal one is. See, if I go to a temperate planet, I can have a couple of these in production. I could conceivably mine 3 different items. I can't make anything with them. I have to combine them with other things, but a temperate planet operation would get me those items. So anyway, that's a thing that's going on in the background also, is mobile depot materials happening here on Idaken 1. But these are all churning away. Yep, these are all happily working. Again, I'm just sort of playing around with the balance to see, how many wetware mainframes, how many of these, third tier production things are needed to just kind of keep everything humming along. And yeah, it's going all right, I guess. Okay, so that's it for now, and we are a little bit richer. Again, that's an all-time high for me right now, 423, and that's just me. The corporate wallet has 89 million in it, and Felsi I think has like 6 million or something. So yeah, I mean, I guess I broke 500 million technically. $500 million. That's a new record. Let's see, is there some place that shows me my my net worth? I don't know. I have an app on my phone that gives me my net worth, assets and everything. If you count everything, I think I have like 3 billion net worth because of all my assets and implants and everything. Oh well, I don't know where that is. Okay, well that's it for now. Thanks for watching.